Good morning. Today is Monday, the 17th of February, 2025, and the time now is 6 minutes past 11 a.m. in the morning. My name is the Bull of Lewisham, and I'm a prize fighter, boxer, pugilist. Before I discuss what it is I want to discuss, I'm going to read Psalms 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. When I was with my son's mother, I bring up the dates. So it must have been probably bringing up the dates. It was in 2004. Which was 21 years ago. 21 years ago, I was with my son's mother. We were in a relationship together, and I was boxing training at the time, but I wasn't doing it as intense as I'm doing it now. But I was buying books off the internet. I was reading a lot about famous fighters and doing different things, And Jehovah knows, like Jehovah God knows, I still had it. I was maintaining my interest because I started boxing training when I was 12 years old. I've done it since 12 years old now. Obviously, I've done it sporadically, on and off, because I've gone into relationships and I've had ups and downs and things happen. It's about ups and downs. Anyway, so one afternoon, I decided to do a survey, like this survey about boxing. Now, I swear on the Holy Bible, I've got the Holy Bible. I swear on the Holy Bible. I can't remember exactly what the survey was about now. Thinking about it. It was 21 years ago in my life. It's a long time ago. Long time, yeah, 21 years ago. But it was just some irrelevant thing, probably about how to like fighter's technique, or I was something to do with something trivia, irrelevant. Anyway, I done the survey, and this Jamaican woman came up to me and she said, "Oh, um, she said she grabbed my book and my pen from my hand. She said, "Oh, that thing you're talking about is like the woman's um, private parts." And I thought, like, what the hell is that? What is she saying? And she scribbled on my pad. She grabbed it from me. She done a doodling on my pad. She was being rude. She was being rude, yeah. And but it's not so much about that what she did. It's the fact that what she did. It's like this. It's like it's like what, I'm trying to find the word. It's like the shit of it. Like the way she behaved. That stayed with me all that time. Yeah, for 21 years. It's disrespectful. The way she grabbed it from my hand, and I didn't ask her. She came up to me and I said, "Oh, what you doing there?" And I said, "I'm doing a survey about this boxing, probably like how to throw the right hook or something like that, boxing style or technique, something like that, something trivia." Because I can't remember what it was. If it had been that important, I would have remembered. I would have, oh, it's this. So because throughout the since I started at 12 years old, I've done many different research into boxing, to fighting, footwork and how to throw the right hook and the stance and the famous fighters and where they live, and done so much. Yeah, so I can't remember that research, that survey that I was doing then. I swear on the Holy Bible. It's the Holy Bible. Look, I swear on the book and on my life. I can't remember what it was about now. Precisely, I can't remember precisely what it was about. But anyway, she grabbed it from my hand and said, "Oh, it's like the woman's vagina, like the woman's vagina." And I don't know if I don't know. I can't remember if she said it's the woman's vagina, but she grabbed it from my hand and she'd done a drawing, a doodling on the pad, and she equated what I was saying to the. She was being rude. She said, "Oh, it's just like the woman's vagina." She's being rude. It's almost like telling me to f off, come off the high. I was on Kilburn High Road. She'll be telling me not to f off because what it is, these people, and it's not about Jamaica, or it's not about none of that. It's not about Jamaica or none of that. They're in a world of their own. they're in a world of their own, and it's sad. It really is sad. But anyway, she grabbed it from my hand, and she done the doodling on the pad. So I was like, it's the same as the woman's vagina. So I'm saying to Jehovah God now. Jehovah God knows. Um, I may become born again soon. I haven't gone down in my room and said, "Oh Lord Jesus Christ, come into my life, forgive me for my sins and my past sins, and I'm sorry, I'm a sinner, and I want to live forever. I don't want to go to hell, but in hellfire. So forgive me. I haven't done that yet, no. But I did go to a Church of England school, and I know a lot about the Holy Bible. I've been to Israel. I went to Israel about maybe 15 years ago, so I know a fair amount to get me through. I can speak to God in prayer, and I'm sure you'll understand what I'm saying. Some people might say there's not a God, Jehovah, Yahweh, Tetragrammaton, terrible. Got different names. So him, that spirit. So he knows he was there. I'm not saying he was. I'm saying in theory, like in spirit. He knows. He said, "Oh, I'm lying," because he grabbed it from my hand, very aggressive. Said, "Oh, this and that and that." It's like the woman's vagina. Yeah, she's being rude. Yeah, being rude. So I'm like, right, it's deep. But I think what she did, because at the time I was me and my girlfriend, we were in love, but it wasn't the most romantic of relationships. We were in love, but it wasn't the best I've ever experienced. So obviously I had my down days. So I must have went out. I was fine. I was happy, but I don't think I was really over the moon. I wasn't like walking on air happy. I was probably had a slight. There was a slight. I felt like because like now I've done many paintings, and I've commissioned many paintings, and I've not many, but 3 paintings. I've done other artwork, and I've designed other things, and I've done a lot of things at that time. So maybe that was like I was thinking, well, there's things I want to do in my life. I haven't reached those goals yet. So maybe I was thinking that in the back of my mind, thinking, well, I'm still I'm still I'm still stuck. I'm stuck. I'm not really moving on. So maybe I was thinking that in my heart, thinking, well, I'm not really where I want to be. So 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 yeah. She said, oh, it's like the woman's vagina. I mean, so I was like, right, that's a bit deep still. Like really rude, very rude. Yeah, very rude. And the reason why I'm making this video is because I'm a fighter, a boxer, and so I can't have that negativity in and around my mind because people make jokes and jokes are funny. People make jokes and jokes. I admit that some jokes are funny. People can have a laugh and mess about, and it's funny. And he could grin teeth and say, "Yeah, it's funny," but when it affects my health or my manhood, like my manhood, like my masculinity and my health, that's no joke. Because if it affects my man, how I feel in my body, because I'm praising God these days, not in the way that you do. I've got my own flex. I've got my own way of doing things. Like you got your way. You're following like the herd. You're doing like you're going to the church or you're doing this, you're doing that. You're not doing nothing different from the rest. I'm doing my own thing now. So respect that. You might not respect that because I realize in this world, this day and age now, it's a strange mix. It's a strange because the people doing it their own. You know what I mean? What was it? That's a traditional way. Like you go to church, you do this and that. But I've got big fish to fry. I've got big plans now. You know what I mean? Like I'd like to go to Israel again. I'd like to visit Israel. I'd like to go to Palestine. I don't know. I'd like to see Mount Everest. Yeah, I'd like to see Niagara Falls. I'd like to see the coral reef. Yeah, I'd like to see these beautiful things. The Great Wall of China. I'd like to see these beautiful things. Yeah, and there is so much. There is so much stuff on Earth. There is so much holy relics and statues and monuments and this and that and that and that. The seven wonders of the world. There's so many things in the world. Beautiful. So anyway, what I'm saying is now. 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 So yeah. So yeah, so she equated what I was doing the survey to to a woman's vagina, to the vagina. I thought, like, right, that's a bit cheap, that's a bit rude. It's being rude, you know, being rude, you know, being rude. She's being rude, yeah. And it stayed with me all that time, you know. It stayed with me all that time. Stayed with me all that time, yeah. What she said, very rude, cheeky. So I'm going to close with the Holy Bible. I'm going to close with the Holy Bible again. I want to close with the Holy Bible again, the Psalms 23. Yeah. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Thank you.